May 2nd, 2009, 6-2. Barcelona 6, Real Madrid 2, in the Bernabeu, as Barcelona would go on to win the league. Los Galácticos are nothing but a memory of a better time. El merengue was crushed, broken, disjointed, and directionless. However, in the 2009 summer, the return of a man who was Real Madrid, the architect of the Galacticos, was back, and not just to dazzle, but to dominate. Enter the man who needs no further introduction, Florentino Pérez. This is the story of the 2009 summer transfer window that turned Real Madrid into the greatest club in the world. Before we go any further, if you find yourself enjoying the video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, as well as commenting on other videos you would like to see. In 08-09, Barcelona were kings of the sport with the treble to boast. Guardiola's tiki-taka, along with the immensely talented Barcelona squad headlined by Ballon d'Or winner Lionel Messi, were looking poised to dominate the next decade of the sport. Madrid's plan to combat the rising threat of Barcelona? Florentino Pérez, again. Perez had built the Galacticos his last time in charge, and although that led to Madrid rising in both popularity and wealth, it was not particularly the most successful period on the pitch for Los Blancos. This time, however, the building of football's greatest dynasty was Perez's only plan. In order to claim Madrid's 10th Champions League, or better known as La Decima, Perez's first action was allowing the club to go on a €260 million spending spree. Spending that amount in a window is fairly common for big teams nowadays, but back then that was almost unheard of for the likes of Madrid. Of course, to help fund the major window, Madrid had to let go of some superstar talent, including Arjen Robben for $25 million to Bayern Munich, Wesley Sneijder for $15 million to Inter, and Klaas-Jan Huntelaar for $15 million to Milan. Madrid also opted not to re-sign 35-year-old Fabio Cannavaro as he moved back to Juve, or 33-year-old Ruud van Nistelrooy, who went to Hamburg in January. The outgoings resulted in a total of €89 million for El Merengue. Madrid's first confirmed move of the window was for the 2007 Ballon d'Or winner Kaká. The Brazilian attacking midfielder was largely considered the best player in his position at the time, and although Milan had been going through a tough period, he stayed loyal to the Rossoneri before his eventual 2009 exit to Madrid. However, before the summer exit, Milan did reject a €100 million bid for Man City in the January of 2009, with Milan ultimately receiving €67 million for the Brazilian superstar. Kaká would be unveiled at the Bernabeu in front of 60,000 Madrid fans. Weeks later, the 2008 Ballon d'Or winner and arguably the best player in the world, Manchester United forward Cristiano Ronaldo, would be signed. Ronaldo and Madrid had flirted with each other in the previous year, with Ronaldo talking about Madrid being his dream club. However, United stood firm on Ronaldo and promised him a fair transfer the following year. That they did, when in July of 2009, Perez and Madrid had a then €94 million bid accepted for the Portuguese superstar. Ronaldo was unveiled with the number 9 shirt in front of 80,000 Madrid supporters. Following the signings of 2 Ballon d'Or winners in Kaká and Ronaldo was young French striker Karim Benzema. Benzema was showing a world-class level with Lyon over the last 2 seasons, having scored 37 goals in 72 matches. Only 21 years old, clubs all over Europe such as Man U, Arsenal, and Milan were interested in the French number 9. But Los Blancos would win the race for his signature, paying a fee of €35 million for the future Raúl replacement. He would be unveiled to the Madrid faithful a few days after Ronaldo. Perez and Madrid's next signing would be that of Liverpool midfielder Xabi Alonso. Alonso is both a brilliant football mind and player, playing as a deep-lying playmaker. He played an instrumental role for Liverpool in 2005 as they beat Milan in the UCL final, even grabbing himself a goal. However, in the 2008-2009 summer window, then Liverpool manager Rafael Benitez tried to sell Alonso in an attempt to fund a move for Gareth Barry. This move damaged the relationship between the two, causing the Spanish midfielder to move the following summer to Madrid for the price of €35 million. Madrid bolstered their defense and window through the signing of Liverpool left-back Alvaro Arbeloa and Valencia center-back Raúl Albiol, with Perez's first transfer window back at the club being one of significance with €260 million spent. Fans and media alike were extremely excited to see how this new-look Madrid team would perform, already being dubbed Galacticos 2.0. The 2009-2010 season had promising signs, but did not mark the success the club or its fans ultimately wanted. Under new manager Manuel Pellegrini, Madrid played a transitional style which netted them 96 points, their highest league tally in club history, but still fell 3 points short of Guardiola's Barca, who posted 99 points. This boiled down to the inability Madrid had to beat Barca when playing them head-to-head, losing both league matches. The Champions League was also a failure, crashing out in the round of 16. The Copa del Rey was the most disastrous of all, losing in the first round to Alcorcón, a team in the lower division on a 4-1 aggregate. Although the season resulted in no trophies, all of the new signings were a success, with Ronaldo being the top scorer and both Kaká and Xabi Alonso being very influential in the midfield. The following season, Perez and Madrid doubled down, sacking Pellegrini, showing not just their want but their need to win. And Madrid looked no further than the special one, Jose Mourinho, for their new manager. Mourinho had success everywhere he went, and the previous year was no different as he won a treble at Inter. Madrid would also return to the transfer market, signing the likes of Mesut Ozil, Ricardo Carvalho, Angel Di Maria, and Sami Khedira, while letting go of club legend Raúl. The entrance of Mourinho meant a massive culture change at Madrid, especially in mindset. A strong defensive structure, high level of mental toughness, and a strong desire to win. All promises Mourinho would make, and all promises he would keep. Jose Mourinho's 3 seasons at Real Madrid was football at its best. Intense, decisive, tactical, confrontational, and absolutely unforgettable. In true Mourinho style, it was a massive roller coaster, winning 3 trophies, 2 Copa del Reys, and 1 La Liga, in which Madrid posted a 100-point tally. And although silverware was won, the elusive 10th UCL was still nowhere to be found.
First and only time you cried after a win?
Yeah, I didn't. Of course, not on the pitch. Of course, not on the dressing room. But driving home, yes.
Mourinho had turned Madrid into a counter-attacking juggernaut, capable of scoring in seconds and pressing ruthlessly. But after falling out with Madrid, team leaders such as Iker Casillas, as well as creating a civil war between fans, Mourinho was sacked, but not without leaving a strong imprint on the team. He had turned Ronaldo into an absolute goal machine as he won his second Ballon d'Or in 2013, made Benzema into a world-class striker as his relationship with Ronaldo led to an extremely fruitful duo, and turned Xabi Alonso into one of the world's best midfielders as he would sit in double pivots, spraying perfect passes around the field. Unfortunately, Kaká would struggle with injuries and was replaced by Ozil in the attacking midfield. Although Mourinho's time at Madrid was divisive, it was also transformative. In June 2013, Madrid appointed Carlo Ancelotti as the new manager, bringing in an immediate sense of calm to a troubled Madrid locker room. Madrid had also made a huge move in the market, signing Tottenham superstar Gareth Bale for €100 million, creating the ultimate attacking trio of Benzema, Bale, and Cristiano Ronaldo, better known as BBC. Ancelotti played in a 4-3-3 formation, allowing the front three to move with more freedom, the 3 midfielders behind still being quite rigid. Although arguably not as good as they were under Jose, they were in reach of a treble until the very end, winning the Copa del Rey, beating Barcelona 2-1 with an iconic Bale winner. However, Madrid would run out of gas in the league, losing third behind winners Atletico Madrid by 3 points and runners-up Barca by goal difference. All that being said, Madrid had tore their way through the Champions League knockout stages, even beating Pep and his new club Bayern in the semis. And on May 24th of 2014, Real Madrid had a date with destiny, facing their city rivals Atletico in the final. The whole footballing world had their eyes on Madrid to see if they could complete La Decima. However, true to a Simeone Atletico team, they would not go away easily, scoring in the 36th minute from a goading header. Atleti would make the match a dogfight, but with one of the last kicks of the game, Sergio Ramos would score, sending the game to extra time, where Madrid would go on to score 3 more, including a Ronaldo goal and an assist, completing history and collecting La Decima. Over the next 11 years, Madrid would go on to win another 5 Champions Leagues, with 3 of them coming in a row under former Galacticos Zidane. With Ronaldo leaving in the summer of 2018, after a Madrid tenure consisting of 450 goals and 131 assists in 438 appearances, as well as 4 Ballon d'Ors, 4 Champions Leagues, and 2 league titles. Benzema left in 2023 after UCL win and Ballon d'Or as Madrid's main man in 2022. With the Galacticos 2.0 officially over with, will the next generation of Madrid players have what it takes?